to today's IBC Accelerator 2021 showcase session, exploring one of our 8 media innovation projects and one of my all-time favorite, the 5G LBXR.
It's not simple 5G POC. It's a whole project that can have a very strong message to the industry. And I believe there's nothing that has done in similar scale and similar idea in this industry before. And first, we have not only VRs, we have AR as well. And then we have a full eSport production, including the live avatar, body tracking, game commentating, everything.
The point of the challenge was to create a 30-minute live recorded TV show and having the 2 teams play in 2 different locations. One of them was in Twickenham Studios and the other one was in Coventry. Between each matches, our beautiful Rochelle here and another commentators talked about the game and the stats throughout the play.
LBXR is a software solution. They provide ultra-fast, low-latency compression. We leverage their techniques, their technology to make sure that whatever that the player was seeing on the play areas and all locations, and that it all happened in as close as possible to real time.
What we know is that all these young gaming fans out there want the best possible experience in the world.
Very demanding.
And of course, we could start exploring what that looks like. What's really nice about ProMod's workflow is that they really do put everything in the cloud. So when we thought about, obviously, how does 5G help here, it's about actually being able to put that production anywhere.
It was just such an amazing experience, bringing in all of this different technology from all of these different companies and bringing it together and just bringing something new to life.
Now let's look at the workflow. Horizontally, you can see that we categorize things in terms of content, in terms of computing power, in terms of 5G network and user equipment, let's say.
The biggest thing was one, being able to show that we could definitely do this. We can do this quickly enough that it's an enjoyable experience for the players, but also that we've now learned how to record all of the telemetry of what we're doing, which allows for, when working with companies like Weaver, a very, very accurate stat predictions on games going forward, starts to build a really big database of information.
There's a physical component and digital component, and there's an opportunity to bring those 2 things together and then allow people to virtually experience that.
With 5G now, what that's enabled us to do is move away from studio and arena-based esports, e-gaming, etc., and really put it in the hands of the viewer.
It was working. It was really providing the experience that we were expecting.
Yeah.
And it was proving not only for consumers, but for enterprises, the business model. It works. We can grow from here. And there's even more potential to do more.
Our job a little bit is to look into how these extraordinary sports could be presented to more traditional broadcast as well. If we want to air this through different formats to the world, we need to basically ingest all these feeds into some kind of production. Of course, production now and everything is, most of this is actually generated in cloud.
We see not only examples of the future of esports and new types of games which can happen in the physical sphere, but then putting that back into the virtual one and then creating those personalized experiences. So, we've got 1 million fans, there's 1 million stories.